Well, hello, Capricorn, grand rising, rise and shine. All right, Capricorn, we're just going to go ahead and get right into the reading. We're going to see what your next week, which is tomorrow on through Friday. I want to go ahead and pull an oracle. I want to just one of the oracles for this particular reading, and see what you guys are going to experience, what you guys have been experiencing. So this is for Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so you guys had two that came out. All right. All right. So one of the cards that came out is "Come Back to Me." Ooh, come back to me. Okay. Well, it says, "What was once gone will come back to you. Use this time to reflect and better yourself while you wait." Now, I haven't seen this energy for you guys in a long time. This deck is not, this is like full of all kinds of stuff. It's not just dealing with love. But I remember telling you the other day that your reading has been just full of love energy. Your money has been looking good. So it just seems like the emphasis is on your love life. Okay. It talks about an old love, someone possibly wanting to repair something with you, and then you're going to have to decide if this is something that you are interested in, if this is something worth going back to. So that was your theme number one. Your second one here is court case. Court case. If there's a legal matter, any type of legal matter that some of you guys are experiencing right now, it most likely will go in your favor. I think I've talked about that before with you in Taurus. I know specifically Taurus. So if there's any type of court case going on, a court hearing, it just depends. And I also have to say, it just depends on the situation. Okay. It looks like that it'll go in your favor because it says, if you have been wronged, okay, then the universe is going to be balancing the scales for you. At the bottom of the deck, you have reversing here. This is any kind of, I don't care what it is, negative attitudes, negative energy, people throwing stuff at you, trying to get you off your square. Here with reversing, it says the universe will do what? Vindicate you. Do not despair. Okay. And I love that. I love that scripture where it says that vengeance is mine, says the Lord, right? The battle is not yours. So whatever you're battling is specifically when it comes down to people trying to sabotage you, you don't have to worry. Okay. Beautiful energy to start off this week. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot, and then we're also going to clarify the tarot. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be for Capricorn. Let's see what's going to come out here. It's so funny because the devil card tried to come out. That's what you guys heard pop. There's a lot of negative energy. And on here it says jinx. Do you guys feel like you're cursed? It doesn't mean that someone threw something at you, but you could feel cursed in the fact that you haven't had your a relationship the way that you wanted. You feel like there's always something in your way or something. Okay, that fell out. You feel like something is in your way, or there's always a problem where you can't be in a relationship that's healthy. So the death card fell out as I was shuffling. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Capricorn. Thank you. Just going to get these three. These are going to be your cards for this week. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups. Capricorn, I haven't seen the energy like this for you in a while. I haven't seen it. I'm just going to be honest. And looking at the theme of the reading, I feel like there has been an ending. I feel like for some of you, there's been an ending. Now, someone wants to reverse the problem, right? Meaning, they want to go back, which is what I'm saying here. Someone is like, hey, listen, I thought I wanted something. I don't want it. Let's come together. Let's do this. And truthfully, how is this making you feel? Five of Cups. This is a lot of despair. This is a lot of sadness, and it could be for other reasons, right? But the theme today is talking about someone leaving, someone not being in your life. Well, first card came out was what? Death card. Now, this could be an actual death with someone that isn't a lover, right? Some of you guys are feeling sad about a family member or, I mean, it could even be a car. Somebody could have stolen something, right? It could be anything because sometimes it doesn't always mean love, but that's what I feel it is, okay? But whatever it is, something is lost. You're at a loss here. Okay. Now here you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Again, remember we were talking about a situation where there's conflicts in your life, people conflicting with you or trying to start something with you where there's no integrity. This is like you have to walk away, which is the death card. You had to walk away. You had to end something because it was messing with your conscience. You either felt silly, you felt like a fool, you just didn't want to participate in something that was not a part of what I always say this your personal constitution. And this is the reason why you had to walk away from something. It could have been an illegal business. So now here with the Nine of Swords, here it is. Now everything is long and gone. The energy of someone leaving your life is not there, meaning that someone is gone out of your life. You've taken your stand with the Five of Swords. Yes, exactly, Juicy Kitty. Like I said before, somebody took something. That's why I didn't want to just keep it at a love situation. It could be both, right? It could be both. It doesn't have to just be love. It could be your car, your money, the person that you wanted to be with, and it left you in the energy of what? Nine of Swords. Stress. How am I going to get to work? How am I going to pay for my bills? I can't believe that they did that, right? It left you in a very complicated situation. You had two fives, Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and clarify this. We're going to see what's going to come out. Let's clarify this death card here for Capricorn. Let's get it. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. I just wanted to make sure I didn't like the way the other one came out. One at a time. So here, you have deep. Okay, so now that something is ended, this is the admonition that Spirit want you guys to have. I know it's up, right? But look at what it says. Take a deep breath. You need to relax because you got a lot of stress going on because something is no longer around. Some of you, this could be a job. Shit, I would panic, right? Like if I lost money or I know money is coming up out of my pocket, I would panic like most people. And it's not even that you don't have it. It's like Capricorns, Virgo, and Tauruses, one thing that we want is our money. And when it comes down to stuff like that, when it comes down to us feeling unstable about our finances in any kind of way, you can have it, but baby, we're going to try to figure out a way how we're going to get it back. So the thing is here, I see you in deep thought. How can I get this back? How can I make this money? How can I get this person back? Or how can I have an improved life or feel better now that the person is gone? So here, yoga, relax. Some of you are going to have to start meditating and praying, okay, because of this loss that you're experiencing. And yes, what was part of the loss that you experienced? Whatever was making you happy. I really do feel like some money is about to come off of you guys. That's what I feel. And it's making you feel very uncertain. For some of you, this is like actually, your family members may need that. You know how like you have what you have, your allotment of things in life, right? But then your family is in need of something. So like you're always having to give out something or always needing to give out money or giving out something. Some of you guys are in that energy as well. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more. Okay, I'll take both. Yeah, exactly. Coins. It has something to do with your money. Damn, this is definitely the reason why some of you are flipping. You're like, God, Lee. Okay. If this is a relationship, why is it coming out? Because something wasn't fair. Some of you guys are in a relationship right now. Interesting. That is very interesting that this came out because it may be time for you to make a what? A decision. Time to make a decision about leaving a job, leaving your person, leaving your state. It's time. Some of you guys could be delaying something, and that's what I feel. You may have been trying to sort a situation out with a lover, but unfortunately, it just may not be meant to be. And for others, the person has already left. Now they want to come back, and you're trying to decide if you want to be with them or not. You see what I'm saying? You see how it can be both? Some of you guys are trying to decide if you want to walk away, and for others, you're trying to decide if you want to what? Take the person back. That's a coin toss. What should I do? You're going to be faced with that. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get this Five of Swords here for Capricorn. Somebody is missing you though. All stressed out. Now they're missing you. We're gonna find out what they were doing though, because I see one of them. I could tell what they were doing. Mm-hmm. It's caused a lot of heartache too. Oh, handcuffs. Now remember we saw a court case, so some of you guys, this could have something to do with the police. Again, I keep saying someone could have taken something from you. This could have been some form of abuse. You see it a little bit here with this widow, with this betrayal warning. Somebody, it's like a person who's just twisted. They're not right mentally, right? And you're dealing with someone who was steeped in their shadow side, their shadow self. And you know what's so interesting? You were trying to walk away, but this is this energy where you're trying to walk away, but the person is like forcing you to stay, or forcing you to kind of stick around. Like I don't know what they're doing. For some of you, it's different, but it feels like somebody is almost like forcing someone to stay against their will. You don't even have to live in the same place, but they're always at your house. They're always calling. Is that energy? It's kind of creepy, just a tad bit. Why? Because you have made your mind that you want to leave. This is the conclusion. I'm telling you, there's going to be an ending here, and somebody is already has this energy that you're going to walk away or that you're going to leave. And that could also be family members as well, where you're talking about possibly moving to a different state, and they're doing things to disturb your conscience, right? Like they're trying to like make you feel bad for wanting to get up out of Dodge and have your own damn life. But whatever it is, someone is manipulating a situation. But I do see that there could have been something violent or something here, especially with the handcuffs. You could have been dealing with someone who, even if it had nothing to do with you could have been dealing with somebody who was doing something illegal. Now they done brought your ass into it. You like, what the hell? I was just dating you. I didn't know that you were, selling, what? I didn't know that you were doing all of this illegal shit, right? Like that's part of the situation. It's unexpected. Some cops come to your house and you wonder what the hell they coming to your house for. Right? Like, damn, you brought me into this. Your person was like, this is a team effort. Okay. But I do see that for some of you, part of the Five of Swords talk about how you were in a committed relationship with someone and all they did was lie. There is going to be a verdict here. I'm telling you, there's a court case everywhere. And I just now noticed this had verdict on it. I wasn't even paying attention. You got handcuffs, verdict, court case. I don't ever pay attention to the words on the cards, hardly ever. I was just shuffling and it came out. Damn. Somebody may be on house arrest or they will be on house arrest. get one more for that Five of Swords. I'm a little curious. This feel like this could be someone you have a child with here. Or maybe someone, I don't know, maybe someone is going to court. I mean, I don't like to say that. Like, I don't ever, I'm not a anti divine masculine, and I hate that because I feel like sometimes the system can be used against them in some kind of way. But I feel like it could have something to do with infidelity. Okay. So it can have something to do with the fact that there's a family breaking up because someone, went outside the marriage, which is betrayal. And part of the verdict is, according to the courts, if they were the one who broke up the marriage or the home in some kind of way, yes, it goes into your favor. But this is also could be child support because it's family at the bottom of the deck. So it could be child support. You see what I'm saying? But it just kind of feels like this person never had any intent on taking care of anybody but themselves. Like they weren't about to take care of a child. Let's get the Nine of Swords. They may wanted you to get rid of it, especially with this reversing. Some of you guys may have with this reversing. Some of you guys may have before. Maybe it's not. This is not the first time that you were pregnant with the person. So they're like, go ahead, do what you did the first time. It's that type of stuff. And you didn't. And they're like, okay, well, I'm not about to take care of it. This is very slimy energy today. And I usually don't see this for Capricorn. I love it because it's a different story, right? I hate when the stories are all the same. So I'm picking up somebody else's energy today. But anyway, let's get your other two cards here. This is for Capricorn. Oh, that's too many. I am going to keep that one because it did fall. Thank you. Yeah, I'm also seeing that some of you guys there's a need to protect yourself or you don't feel safe because you got defend here, needing to protect. Again, if you're dealing with someone who's violent, this could be a protective order, okay? A lot of you guys, if you're single, the part of your sadness, especially with this Five of Cups, if you guys have been single for a long time, you're trying to figure you're like you're trying to figure out like it's this unwanted energy. You're like, what the hell? Like, why? Like, I don't want to say you're thinking, why don't anyone want me? But you're feeling unwanted. And I feel like it's because someone did walk away, especially for those who are single in this particular spread. It's like someone who walked away or didn't fight for you. Ooh, you see what I'm saying? Now you're sitting here wondering what the hell happened or why they didn't want you or why didn't they stay around. Because then you got the self-reliant energy. It's like you always feel like you don't have any support. Like I gotta rely on myself. I can't count on anybody. It is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like it is this sad energy. And you've been in this energy for a while, actually, for a lot of you. You've been in this energy for a while that you can't really depend on anybody but you. So the Nine of Swords is an anxiety, yeah, but with this particular situation, it's not necessarily anxiety. It's like it's that meditation of like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is wrong with me? But then you had that self-reliance. Self-reliance with this fishing pole is saying what? I'm always giving. That's why you laying in bed, can't sleep, because you're like, what the hell didn't I do? I did everything that I could, extending yourself. And you still ended up with an empty hand. I mean, again, and like I said before, this could be with your family members. You're like, why doesn't my mom love me? Why does my dad love me? Why does my siblings or my cousins or whoever? They're always doing things that proves to me that they don't have the same wave. They don't feel the same way about me, right? And I'm only saying family because family is sitting here, right? So whatever it is, it's like you guys give a lot and no one gives it back to you in return. And that shit really tears your stomach up at night because you just cannot figure out why. You see what I'm saying? I just had to say that because this was, outside of the court system and outside of other stuff that I saw here. Oh no, I saw that. Okay. But don't get caught in that echo chamber because sometimes that's what happens. A lot of you guys are loners. And so you're comfortable around people, a certain group of people. And that's just from them. That's their perspective, right? So maybe you can kind of branch out a little bit more and find your tribe, which is something that I feel like you will. You feel like you're going to find your person, definitely. You definitely have a person here you're reading. Okay. Um, this one literally says blinders. This is just letting me know that for a lot of you, you were just dealing with someone who was narcissistic. Okay, whatever you want to call it, a gaslighter. It's always your. Remember, it's because of you because I cheated. It's because of you that I was doing something illegal. It was because of you that I'm this way. That's what this card is basically saying. That is what a lot of you have dealt with. That is a part of the abuse. And again, abuse doesn't have to be just physical, right? Even though that could have happened because we see the cops. But this is mental. And a lot of you have dealt with this, which is the reason why you're having all this anxiety. Some of you have actually absorbed that energy. This is why it's important for you to reverse that. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and get your last. We're going to get a card for tomorrow. I usually was doing 3. I'm only going to do 1 because it's going to be Monday's energy. Let's see what Monday energy is going to bring. I want to use this one and then this one, okay? This is for Capricorn. Let's see what Monday's energy is going to bring. Water. Damn. I just said something about wave, right? Emotions. High emotions. That's exactly what this is. But anyway, this is what it says. It's important to not allow your emotions to control your life. You have power and control over your triggers. I already know y'all being triggered. There's been a lot of crying here, and part of water is purging. Meditate, cleanse yourself. There's this need to cleanse. Why do I keep saying like there's a need to really cleanse? I want to keep it real because you had that meditation and prayer. That's number 1. That's a form of cleansing. Water is another form of cleansing. It's part of it's not just about you being heavily emotional, but you do need to cleanse because there's some negative energy around you. Here you have Empress. Empress energy. You're all about your money. I love this second house because this is Taurus, which talks about your material possessions. And for a lot of you, this is what you're focused on. Hello, I love it. Hallelujah. One thing about it, you may go through some things, but when it comes down to your money, that is something that you're definitely going to be focusing on. You don't like the fact that, part of the coins is like you have to count your pennies. You do not like that. Okay. So here with the Empress energy, you're trying to get comfortable with, the way that your life is now. But there's going to be some pleasurable things coming up for you. I love the fact that they came out. But tomorrow I see, a more so an emotional energy. I feel like a maternal energy. Some of you guys are taking care of your mother, or you guys are mothers or fathers. So it's just responsibility mode tomorrow. Okay. But this is what I have for you here, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys back here again later. Bye, guys.